Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me today on Widows Cafe. And the topic today is widows avoid a narcissistic relationship at all cost. And I've been away. I've been doing some research for school on this topic of narcissism. And this is very important video to me because I was involved with a narcissist. And we throw that around a lot, that term, he's a narcissist or she's a narcissist. And so I'm going to bring you some facts today where you will be able to identify a narcissist. So please like, subscribe, and share. And I'd also love to hear your comments. And the information is coming from the 2013 American Psychiatric Association, the DSM-5. And it talks about narcissistic personality disorder. And it says that there are 9 areas that I'm going to touch on for narcissism. But a true narcissist meets at least 5 out of the 9. Now, I was with somebody, he was all 9. But according to the definition, if you're involved with someone that meets 5 criteria out of these 9 that I'm going to go over, be aware of that. And what is a narcissist? This is a person that has a grandiose self-image. He can do everything better than everybody else. All attention is on him or her. There are women narcissists as well. But it's all about them. They have no empathy. You have to cater to them. This self-image is so grand, and they believe this about themselves. And they're highly sensitive people as well. And when I was involved in this relationship, I was confused by that. And this is before I even knew what a narcissist was. I just thought it was very interesting that this person was such a high alpha male, but yet I could say something that would just set him off just like a firecracker. And it was like, you know, how is this person such a high alpha male, but he's so sensitive? So I was confused by that. But now since I study people's behaviors, it all comes together for me. I totally understand it. And I hope you can benefit from this. So getting right into it, the first one is the grandiose sense of self-importance. This is a person, if, say, you're going to a concert, he's going to be within the first 5 rows of the stage. He's not going to be in the back. He will have VIP seating. So he's not going to just blend in as part of the crowd. He is the center of attention. So it's going to be the best seats in the house, VIP section. He won't accept anything less than that. Number 2 is preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success. So if he has a friend and this friend is saying, you know, I think, I'm going to put a plan together and I'm going to make $1 million in the next 5 years. He's going to put a plan together and make $1 million in 2 years. So whatever somebody else can do, he can do better. They are jealous people. They can be jealous of you. And I'll give you a perfect example. I was married for 27 years. The person I was involved with, he told me, and I quote, "I can't compete with a dead man." So now that I think back, that's a narcissist statement. That's something a narcissist would say to a widow. So, I mean, even in death, he wants to be grander, so to speak, than what my husband was. And because I was married 27 years, this person had not been in a relationship ever for like more than 7. So 27 was just over the top, and he thought something had to be wrong in that relationship. So what was interesting, this person was successful in his own right, but he was jealous that I had been in a relationship for 27 years. And that's the one thing he always felt that he struggled with, was being in a relationship. So that caused an issue with us, just because that was a jealousy factor in there, that I'd been in a relationship for 27 years successfully. My husband passed away. He had not been in a relationship that long. So he felt that he was better than me in all areas of life. But it just got to him that he wasn't successful in a relationship. And that was one area that he knew he would not be able to ever be at our age. I mean, it's possible that, he's 59 and he can get married and be in a relationship for 27 years. But that probably won't happen. And so that was just something that just bothered him. So jealousy is a thing. So either they can be jealous of you in an area, or they always think someone's looking at them because they're the mark to beat. So everybody wants to be like them. That's what their perception is. And if you're looking at a narcissist profile on Facebook, you might as well be at a Disney show, because they're going to only put out there what makes them look good, what makes them successful in life. That's all you will ever see on a true narcissist Facebook page, is their success. Whether it's true or not, they will give you the perception. They could be living in a shack, but they will take pictures like they're at Laguna Beach. But where they live could paint a different picture. So just be careful if you are one of those Facebook watchers and you believe what you see on Facebook about people, because they can paint you a picture, a real nice one. Number 3, belief that he or she is special and only can be understood by other special high status individuals or groups. And that is so true. The person that I knew, he would always say, I don't like being around human beings. That was his statement. And I would be thinking, well, what are you, an alien? So they just feel that they occupy a different space in this world, and everybody else is just beneath them. Number 4, need for excessive admiration. The person I knew out there in the public, I mean, speaking, promoting, so anything that could have him out there front and center, that's where he was. And that was his playground. So if you know someone that kind of that parallels with their personality, well, that's why. Number 5 is sense of entitlement, assumptions that others should accommodate their needs, period. They don't care about your feelings. And the thing is, when you meet a narcissist, you don't know he's a narcissist. But when you meet someone and they just seem to be just charming, I mean, they look good, smell good, drive a nice car, say all the right things, this is how they can come across. And so to me, narcissism, that's a mental illness that I find it's different than some of the others. Schizophrenia, bipolar, some of the other mental illnesses, because this is one where I've seen people operate under the radar to just manipulate and get what they want from another individual. And then it's like the boogeyman comes out of the closet. It's like, who is this person? So that's been my experience. So I'd love for you guys to comment and let me know if you have experienced an encounter with a narcissist. And again, I think this video can help a lot of people, but it's mainly put out there to help my sisters who are widows, because they should really avoid a narcissist at all costs, because you will not win. If you stay on the path of being involved with the narcissist, you will not win at the end. They will bring you down. You do not have the strength to beat them at their own game. The next one I have here is number 6, interpersonally exploitative. And this is arrogance. They're arrogant, they lack empathy, they're envious, and again, I'm sure you've could have run across these kind of people even at work. But the kicker is with this, they have to meet 5 of these criteria. I'm reading off 9. The person has to meet 5 of them. The next one is lacking in empathy. That's number 7, lacking in empathy. And I've had somebody tell me he did not care what I thought. It was what he said that counted. So there you have it. Number 8, often envious of others, and I've mentioned that, and think other people are envious of them as well. You've heard that saying, fake it until you make it. This is what a narcissist will do. They will put, and especially again with Facebook or social media, they're going to put it out there. They will fake it until they make it, if they make it. Number 9, arrogant, haughty attitudes of behavior. That's number 9. So I'm going to go over these again. So remember, it's 9 criteria. They have to meet 5 to be considered a narcissist.